Time's up. Admiral.
Here it comes.
All kids out of the pool for adult swim. All kids out.
Lego Lord of the Rings Balrog raised eyebrows for what some fans say is an unfortunate pose. I see it. I see it. Oh, I see it. It's taking a piss on Gandalf.
You shall not!
And he says to her, listen, you got a fine white girl ass. So I don't like the look of this D. Listen, I don't need gay or straight boner pills. My boner works just fine.
Before you go, one question.
Yes?
Where in the galaxy is Sanusi?
Show us your tits and I'll tell you.
I want to see boobies! I think I've died and gone straight to honker heaven. Boobs are amazing.
Hello there. Howdy, y'all. Welcome to the Daily Dive, the Double Ds, where we do fun things around here. You are the chat. You are the gatekeepers. You are the ones who make this show go round, and I do my best to keep up with you. I'm still kind of waking up. I slept pretty much. I literally slept to my alarm this morning because after we were done with nearly 7-hour Voyager stream, which was fun. We'll talk about Voyager in a little bit here. I then had to watch goddamn Sausage Party for Chat Maybe Watch's reviews today. So I didn't go to bed till late because that's stupid movie. So I am right now, I'm still kind of, I got enough sleep, but the brain is still kind of clicking into place here. So I'm just kind of, so bear with me. Bear with me. I don't have anything to talk about save a positive story to start. Yeah. Oh, no, Adam, you're going to talk positivity. What'd you do? Sleep on your head too hard? Maybe I did. I don't know. Anyway, hope you guys are doing all right out there on this Wednesday, February 26th, 2026. You know what I need to do, though? Because now that I'm 100% healthy again, I am healthy. Whatever was wrong with me since November last week finally kicked. I am healthy again. I have got to try and lose a little more weight before May 25th because I've never liked the way I look. I have been overweight for a very, very long time. Not super overweight, but about 20 pounds, 20, 30 pounds overweight. So I need to try and spend the next couple months really putting in the effort. And it is difficult for him because of the schedule I keep. It's simple as that. My schedule is all fucked up as a YouTuber. So I have a little bit of a problem keeping up consistency. And also I need distraction when I work out, and music doesn't do it for me. Music does not work for me when it comes to working out. It just doesn't. So I need distraction. So I gotta put in the effort a little bit now for the next couple months so that I can look a little bit better. I would not look perfect, but I can look a little bit better for the Day of Doom on May 25th, which brings us to our current grift. We have to add a torture tier to the Day of Doom because I don't think you guys, we're not going to be there, as was pointed out to me, because it's a small little section of the park. We're not going to be there all day. We're going to be there at max maybe 3-4 hours for the stream. So you guys need to be entertained more than I think is necessary. So that's why we have a new torture tier for the Day of Doom. At $100, I will carry around Baby Yoda all day. Brad has one. He has showed it to me. It's already there. He's borrowing it from his wife. He's going to bring it along. I carry it around all day. For $200, across $200 threshold, I put him in the harness and I carry him around right here. And I walk around like a cucked man with a little baby in the harness. So I have to do that. And for $300, then I have to talk to him, be nice to him. And here's the thing. I was going to have a tier where I would destroy it, but since it's not mine, it's Brad's, we can't have a tier where I light it on fire at the end of the stream. I was thinking about making a tier where I light the little green bastard and kill it with fire. So I'm thinking about that. I was totally thinking about that. And then, of course, so either way, so $300, I have to talk to it, pet it, reassure it, affirm it, make sure it's okay. And then, of course, $400, I must give a public speech in the middle of the park. We will stop. I will look around for a spot, and I will start praising Baby Yoda. And at $500, I have to do it to the Rey actress after I tell her how great it is to be a Reylo. So that's what it is. So we're gonna do that. So howdy all. Hope you guys are doing okay out there. Yeah. Yep. It's gonna be a riot. It's gonna be bad. Hey there, Sherry. How you doing? Anyway, so I hope you guys are doing all right. We could be there all day. I don't know about the lines. I don't know. So I have no idea. Oops, there we go. I don't know what's gonna be. It's good. We call it my Day of Doom for the reason, Mad Max, because it spawned when this stream started almost a year ago. It'll be a year anniversary at the beginning of May that I've been doing the stream. I mean, all honesty, all bullshitting aside, I was in some serious financial trouble. I was in danger of not making rent and all kinds of stuff. So I had to come up with something quick. And we came up with the idea for this stream, and Jed came up with the idea of the Day of Doom. And between starting with a roundtable, with an episode of Roundtable into the whole first week of the stream, we came up with the Day of Doom, where I will go to Galaxy's Edge in Orlando on May 25th on actual Star Wars Day. So that's the insulting part. We're going on actual Star Wars Day. And I essentially pretend to be a Disney Star Wars stand. And here's how I cope with it in my brain. What we're doing, by me going out there and pretending to be a stand for the whole day, we are making fun of them. We are making fun of the stands. We are pointing out how stupid they are, how lame they are. And as something of an actor, I believe I can go out there and put on the performance and really ham it up for you guys. So as long as I'm on stream, live on camera, I have to follow the rules. I have to behave like a stand. No sarcasm. I got to behave like a stand for the whole day as long as I'm on camera. I'm going to get my face painted. These for the people. We got new people here who don't know this, so I'm repeating it again. I have to get my face painted. You guys are going to get to choose the Star Wars face paint, though, before we go in there. The week before, you guys are going to get to vote on it. You chat gets to vote on it, what I'm going to look like. I could be make me a chiss. At least make me a chiss. Please make me a chiss. I don't want to be Ahsoka. They want to make me a Togruta. Rachel and Jed want to turn me into a Togruta. I don't want to be a Togruta. I don't want to be Ahsoka. Make me a chiss. But anyway, we'll vote on it for you guys. You guys get to vote on it. We'll give you the maximum options that are available for a vote, whether it's a poll on this show or a poll on the channel. We'll let you guys vote on it. We're going to go build a shitty lightsaber. You guys get to choose the design. We're going to go build a stupid little droid. You guys get to choose the design. We're going to come up with other things throughout the day to make it interesting for you guys during the stream that you can have me do while we're there. But those are the baked into the pie. And here comes the sneeze. Excuse me. We'll have to do things. I have to go up to the Reylo. I have to go up to the Kylo Ren and Rey actors who are walking around. And I have to tell them that I'm a Reylo and how great Reylo is. I have to do that. Gold? Would that work? I just have a gold face. I don't know. We'll have to workshop this. We're gonna have to work anyway. But that's the Day of Doom. And then I'm going to the Mandalorian. We're going to see the Mandalorian or Grogu in a Disney theater where Baby Yoda has to sit in my lap while I watch it. And there'll be video evidence of that before the movie starts because we're not going to run the risk of getting busted recording during the movie. But we'll record that evidence. And then I have to write my review. 2 reviews. The fake one, which is super positive, and the real one. And in the next month, I have to crank out the fanfic that you guys want me to write, which I have finished. It's in my head. I finished it in my head. It's done. I figured it out based upon the prompts you gave Jed on a stream one day. So I've got done. So that's the Day of Doom. So we're adding to the madness here. We're adding to the madness. No, I don't think we can't paint a helmet on my face. We can't paint a helmet on my face. You won't be able to see me. You still have to see my features. You don't like it? Oh, all right. You see, I always download it straight. I download it straight from the website, from SWTOR.com. See, I bought it originally through Origin back in the day. So I never had a problem with it. Is that the only reason you hate it? You haven't even played it yet. SWTOR is a great game. No, you can't do the helmet pattern on my face because it'd be a helmet, and you won't see my features. That wouldn't work. I'm vetoing that. That's not going to be an option. It's not going to be an option. See, I've never had a problem though in loading SWTOR. I just download it. I log in and I go. Jed has to play SWTOR today or tomorrow, and I've tried to excite him for it, but since he's not an MMO guy and he doesn't like the kind of top-down stuff it's going to be, I'm hoping you enjoy it. SWTOR is one of my favorite MMOs of all time. It really is. I love that game. I have so many great memories of playing SWTOR for years. It's a lot of fun. I love it. But anyway, and if you do get into it, the stories are fantastic. I mean, you love stories, Jed. The stories are great. The stories are outstanding. But anyway, so that's the Day of Doom. We're gonna have to catch people up on this routinely for the next couple of months. You can't get into it yet. Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you to fix it. This sounds like just like a software problem where it's not cooperating with your computer. See, I used to play it on Boot Camp on the other side of on the other partition for years, but now they have a Mac version, so I can download it on the Mini and I can play it there no problem. Either way, so I don't know. So anyway, so if Jed can get it to play, and if he likes it, I might do a little SWTOR with Jed in the near future. I might re-up for a month. We'll play a little SWTOR, have a little fun, go back to some old school. No helmet face. Is that a thing we're calling helmet face? Good Lord. We are people of a strange way. Anyway. So in order to get to the different tiers, though, you guys must send super chats or tips on this show or Roundtable, because those are the two most applicable shows. Because I can't run banners when I'm doing the game, and the other show is not really appropriate for the other shows where we banter about excuse me, I got the hiccups about topic specific stuff. But do that. You got to play by the rules of the show. $10 gets you a rant, although that one's going away soon. $15, ask me a question. I'll tell you no lies about any pop culture topic or anything funny you might want to have a discussion on. It's meant to generate discussion between us. That's what it's meant to do. Then, of course, you've got $15 gets you an article you want me to read, whether it's one we saw on the news or one you found. People seem to prefer the one they found rather than ones we go over. And then, of course, $35 gets you chat, maybe watch his reviews. The Young Avengers are not going to be appearing in Doomsday, from what we know. They are not listed on the cast. They are not listed there. Because nobody wants them. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about any of this shit. MCU is going to crash and burn over the next couple of years, and I'm here for it. Okay, so what am I going to talk about here? So, of course, we have the news. I do want to talk about this, though. This is a positive story. So, as you guys know, we've been playing Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown for almost a week now. We started it last Thursday. And here's the good news. It has sold for a very, very low-budget game, small company game, little thing here. It has already sold 100,000 copies. Adam, that doesn't sound like a lot. Well, you know what the budget was for the game? $1.3 million. $1.3 million. So the game has two versions. It's got $40 base game, $50 deluxe version. I bought the $50 one. So I did a rough I did an average. I said, let's say $45 a pop. This game's already made over $4 million, roughly. Anywhere between $3 to $4 million in gross, which means they've made back their budget most likely. Even if you multiply it by 2, let's say they needed to make $2 million to break even, $2.6 million. They've made over $3 million, $4 million in gross. So they've made $2 million profit. They have made enough to pay for the game, and it's only in the first week. So this game could, and there's been a lot of positive energy around this game. I have been saying how much fun I've been having playing this game. You guys can watch me play the game. All the streams are up. I have not membered them. I have left them public for everybody to watch because I want this game to be successful, because I want more DLC for it. I want more additional content for it. I want them to add more missions. What they need to do is they need more away missions, more episodes. Well, essentially, they need to add more show episodes to each sector. They need to enlarge each system, each sector. There needs to be more systems to explore so that you could have more episodes. So we do, because listen, I'm gonna say now a little spoiler. We're at the end essentially. No Q episodes. We didn't have any adventures with Q, and there's a lot of good Q stuff. No Q. We didn't do enough of the Herogen. There wasn't enough Herogen going on there. We didn't do the Year of Hell. We didn't do the Year of Hell or even come near the Year of Hell. We didn't go do we didn't do any of the temporal storylines that were there. None of that. We didn't do the episode everybody had their memories wiped. So there's a lot. We didn't do this. I don't know if it's in there or not, because I'm at the end and I haven't unlocked the tech. We never even built the Delta Flyer. We never built the Delta Flyer, because then it says when I build shuttles, standard shuttle. So I have to assume the tech is there. I'm at the end. I haven't unlocked the tech for the Delta Flyer. So I don't know. I'm just replay value. We're going to replay this again, probably up to difficulty level. But yeah, Kel's right. There are a few minor criticisms. One, when you've been in the sector too long, Tuvok or whoever is remaining security for him, if he's in an away mission, or maybe if you killed him and made him Tuvix, he'll start telling you morale is dropping, you've wasted too much time. They need to slow that roll. They need to calm that one down. That's a dumb, annoying metric. It's a dumb, annoying mechanic. It should be there. There should be homesickness, but they've got it too amped up. Now, at the point where I've offset it enough that I'm not suffering the negative effects of homesickness. I have ramped it up enough, but it is an annoying thing. They have it going too quickly. They need to let you explore the systems without problems, give you more to do. Needs to be more to do in each system. There also needs to be a manual save. The autosave function is annoying. There needs to be a manual save. But overall, the game is engaging. Figuring out how to basically build out Voyager's decks is good. And listen, right now, I've unlocked everything. I've even powered up the warp core to maximum. But if I have to do a lot of stuff, if I wanted to get every little thing, I would still have energy problems, even with the maximum warp core at full power. So I have to figure that shit out. So there's stuff to do. Yeah, a lot of getting non-canonical heroes for your crew. There's a lot of RNG involved. What they need to do is, again, this is why I'm saying they need to have more. They need to have more missions, because a lot of your stuff is dependent on your heroes, i.e. your crew, having high levels. They need to do more stuff so you can level up your crew more efficiently, because I've relied on certain crew members a lot more than I ignored a lot of crew members. I mean, I have crew members that are still level 1, level 3 who I picked up along the way, because I'm not bringing them on an away mission where I want to get successful. I want to get a win. I'm going to bring Chakotay. I'm going to bring Tuvok. I'm going to bring Seven. I'm going to use Harry. I'm going to use Tom. I'm going to use B'Elanna, because they've got the more powerful stats, because I use them more. So they need to allow us to flush out the heroes more. They need to have more things that maybe not away mission involved for experience leveling, because Janeway only gets experience when you complete an away mission or complete a sector mission. That's the only way she gets experience. I mean, I got her at level 10 now, so she's maxed out. But there needs to be more ways to get experience. So that means more missions or more events that are not tied to away missions. And the RNG needs to be tweaked ever so slightly, because it will be perfectly in green and then suddenly jump to a fail. So they need to tweak the RNG just slightly, just a little bit. But these are minor criticisms. The game overall is engaging and fun. It is a choose your own adventure. It is you are not following the Voyager show timeline because they them a smart play. You don't really want to. You can do so much stuff. I mean, right now I got in the end here, and you get either you get personal logs from Tuvok and Tom at the beginning of every sector, and Tom makes a joke. Man, we could have gone. I would have been ready to experience going to Warp 10, even if it would have turned me into a lizard. Because they obviously skipped that storyline where him and Janeway get turned into lizards and and make baby lizards after the Warp 10 experiments in the Delta Flyer. So there's more to add to this. And I was told last night during stream that people are already modding it, and that's cool. I can't take advantage of that because I'm playing on my PS5 because I wanted to make sure it worked because my computer is old. Point is, I think there's a lot of room that the game can still grow. So I say if you have watched my streams, if you've heard the positive talk about this, go buy it. I recommend it. Go buy it. There's a lot of replay value. We still have to play it on the years of hell difficulty level, which is the hardest one, where everything is harder. So that's going to happen. We'll have to see how that goes. We're going to have to see how that goes. So I fully recommend this game. I totally recommend it. It has its minor criticisms that we just detailed, but to me, they're overcomable. I find myself wanting to go back and play. That's the thing. I want to keep playing this game. That's a sign that I'm engaged. And even when we beat it, I want to go back and play it right away again because there's still other things I didn't unlock. Now, what I'm hoping is that there'll be some level of New Game Plus where I can at least carry over my tech tree. That's what I at least hope. I at least hope I can carry over the tech tree. Because I don't see how some of that stuff you're going to get in any playthrough if you don't. I'm sure it's going to be on all sides. They released this thing cross-platform all the way through, so I'm sure it'll be on all sides. But that's good to know because we've had to because there are some things. Now, listen, I try to play where we have to go with what happens with the playthrough. When I'm streaming it, I try to go with what happens. We try not to go back and redo things, but there are times when I should totally win an RNG. It's literally 85% solid dark green and a little smidge of red, and I'll fail it. That's unacceptable. I have put the work in to have the odds be in my favor, and I'm going to reload. Because there was the one where like last night, we had to do this at least 5 or 6 times, where it was a random resource gathering mini event where it was based on the episode where somebody stole the doctor's holo emitter and him along with it. And another holographic doctor was the only one alive on the station fixing people. I remember the episode. And it was just an RNG mission gathering event. But I literally had 85, 90% solid green for the outcome of rescue the emitter and save the doctor and fuck these people. And I kept losing it with this much of a fail. So I kept having to do that part over and over again. Fortunately, I had just entered the system, or I had just come in combat with a Borg probe, so the autosave kicked in. See, that's what I try to do is I try to make sure if something's going to happen that maybe I did something that just autosaved in the system, so I'm not that far off. And we did that. We did that early on in Sector 2, where there's the back-to-back away missions where you can save the guy and get his regenerative technology so that you can save B'Elanna, and that's how you get Klingon B'Elanna and normal B'Elanna. So I had to redo that one a couple times because the RNG fucked me over on that, but it was close enough that we restarted. But yeah, so they need us to be manual saves for, or at least a manual save every time you enter a new system and you start shit in that system. So it's small things, but the game, like Apex Predator said right here, the game is solid. It's solid. They just need to keep tweaking it. They need to make some changes because we were in the first week. It's the first week for a first week launch. And here's the thing. The game isn't broken. The game isn't broken now. The game is running fine. That's also a good achievement, I would say, in today's gaming. The game hasn't borked on me at all. No, nothing. I've run it smoothly. Never had a reset. Now, I do wonder if there's something wrong with the disease mini event because sometimes I complete it and then it keeps going. but that's a small thing. Does it make me want to rewatch series? I'm not the person to ask that, Kel, because I've seen it 7 or 8 times all the way through. It kind of made me did, but here's the thing: I have it offset. We're in the middle of doing Deep Space Nine on Wormhole Watch, so I'm already getting my Star Trek fix every week. Watching DS9 and talking it with Brad and Fractured and Hitman. So it's okay. So Apex Predator started watching it. Yeah. Yeah. See, the problem is also, here's the thing too. I've been talking about this during my streams. I have seen Voyager 7 or 8 times all the way through. But last time I did it was the mid 2000s. That was the last time I watched Voyager all the way through. And as a lot of you know, I have a crazy memory. My memory is insane. But in 2010, between 2010 and 2011, my memory evolved due to some study methods I was employing for when I went back to get another degree in college and a master's degree. I did something that triggered it to be partially photographic in just about everything. And since then, even though here's the thing, I remember all the major story beats of Voyager. I remember all the major episodes, but unlike with TNG and DS9, I don't remember every individual episode. But with TNG and DS9, something where I can remember all of it. I'm all of it. And I don't remember that with Voyager. So we're missing stuff in Voyager. Like, we're going through some of these side quest away team missions, and I don't remember the actual event in the show on what I should do to try and line it up with. So we're guessing sometimes. Like the other day, I asked somebody, who when we got 7 or last week, I said, who was the original person that hung out with 7? And somebody said it was Harry, but I had already chosen somebody else. You gotta, I don't remember the exact little things, but it's been a long time. Stop it, Dash, stop it. On to do a Delta War Crime Watch. Well, here's the thing though. When we're done with DS9 in another year or so, problem is Hitman has started watching Voyager all on his own. So we would need to find new people who haven't seen Voyager to do what Brad and I are doing with Hitman and Fractured. Fractured probably do. I don't think Fractured has seen Voyager, but Hitman has started watching Voyager all on his own. So we can't do the same thing we're doing with DS9. So we'd have to figure something else out. We're probably going to do it. Brad wants to keep doing the show like that. So we're probably going to do it, but we're a couple of years away from that because we have to finish watching DS9 because we do it weekly. So it's essentially that. Yeah. Well, you have to. Oh, dude, I was annihilating Borg cubes last night. My combined combat power on Voyager right now is well over 300. It's well over 300. So I have no problem in combat right now. And I haven't even hired any help because I've been so food oriented. I haven't wanted to waste my food. But my Voyager is a war machine right now. It's a war machine, and I'm proud of it. Now, what I'm going to do when we do the next replay, I think I'm going to do a more hardcore. I'm going to try and take a little more hardcore. I'm going to be a little more angry. Take little prisoners more. I don't know. We'll have to try and get other heroes next time around. And if we do Years of Hell, it's going to be even rougher. See, I don't have a problem with food right now because I've got the large hydroponics bay. And I've upgraded all the food bonuses. So I get more food out of my deuterium for replicators. So I'm actually fine. I haven't had food problems in a long time because right now, every 10 cycles, or maybe less than that, because I put 7 in charge of hydroponics because she's got the highest science. Every 10 cycles, the large bay, I get 560 food every 10 cycles. I abandoned small hydroponics bay and went full one large one. Takes care of your food. You're fine. And if you get if you manipulate the deuterium for food and all that kind of stuff, the energy management, we're fine. I don't dip below 1,000 food anymore. So I put all of, I mean, geez, I'd have to, I could show you guys. All right, here's, all right, no, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Here we do. Give me a second here. Give me a second here. I need to switch a couple of things around real quick. Give me 1 second here. Since we're doing this, I might as well bring it up on screen. We might as well do it. I'll just show you what my Voyager looks like right now. I have to switch some cables, so hold on a second. I gotta switch some cables around so I can share the screen. I gotta hook up my Elgato. Hang on. I got a whole HDMI thing going on in the back there that I gotta swap around. Anyway, all right. So let's fire up Voyager real quick, and I'll show. I'll show you what since we're talking about what the Voyager layout is right now. Well, it starts early today. Yeah. Oh, we're not. Well, I'm not going to do an afternoon. I've thought about doing an afternoon gaming stream, but I'm not going to. All right. Let me. All right. Let's bring up Voyager. No audio though, so there'll be no audio. All right. So I'm going to bring myself back now, and let me. See, it's Voyager. Now let me just share. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, no, because hang on. Sorry, I need to switch. Hold on. I forgot. I got to just switch it. Hold on. Camera. Game capture. There we go. That should work. There we go. Okay. All right. So let's just fire up. So I'm just gonna load up my last autosave. So we're in sector 12. We're pretty much at the end. So let's just go over my Voyager. Let's have a look here. I'll show off my Voyager. Are we gonna? Okay, we don't need the. Hold on a second. All right, yeah. Skipping. Okay, see now I'm getting minus 50. So let's take a look at my Voyager. Let's take a look at my Voyager. All right, so here's my Voyager. Here's my whole overall Voyager. Well, first, here's my crew. I'll show you my crew, my heroes. See, I've missed a couple along the way. We just got Icheb with the last sector. I see. Here's funny thing. Kess is alive. We managed to keep Kess alive the entire series. Now, got Kess is alive. We've got Klingon Balana. We got Pelk from the radioactive people. So we got good stuff going on here. Anyway, so let's check out the crew. So here's my Voyager. I've still got a couple things. Now, what I've done, because I have this tech right here, where is it? Salvage protocols. No, that's not it. Where's the one I have here? I have something that basically returns all of my resources. There's a tech in here that returns all of your resources when you break something apart, when you demolish a room. Here, anyway, well, there's a tech in here somewhere. I don't know where it is right now. Anyway, so what I do, because I have that, I can basically get all my resources back when I break a room down. And so I did a lot of my Voyager is a lot more organized than it originally was. It's a lot more organized than it originally was. So what I did last night, well, what I've said is successfully did over the past couple of streams. I've got all my crew decks, all my crew quarters are in one spot. And you've got an officer's crew quarter. And we have the one single regeneration alcove. I have just the one sick bay. I just eliminated one of my second science lab. Because look at my science. I've got over 1,000 science right now. I don't need 2 science labs anymore. And I need to work on my energy. Because look, I'm at 500. I'm at 477 of 500. I am bumping in to my energy limits here. So that's why I had to get rid of something. Because I want to keep, because what we did is I installed a cloaking device. We did some sketchy shit and I got a cloaking device. But so what I did also, so I got all my crew quarters in there. I reorganized my basic cargo bays. We've got 2 large cargo bays. This one is for duranium and this is for my deuterium down here. So that I can hold over 5,000. I can hold 5,500 deuterium right now. It's fantastic. I had a second waste disassembler here, but I got rid of it for energy resource purposes. Let's see. I've only gone with the one holodeck. I just keep it upgraded. I've got 2 engineering offices because I have up to 5 work teams right now, which is enough at the moment. I've upgraded all my crew quarters. I used to have 2 biolabs. I only need the 1 because I've been getting so many Borg nanites from resource gathering successes that I don't need a second one anymore, and I'm trying to conserve power. As I said, so I originally had 3 shield generators, but I just eliminated 1 because we got the upgrade. So I've just got these 2 upgraded, and we've got all our Borg tech. See, I've got the neuroelectric field generator, and I kept that for away mission purposes. We've got I just built the Aru facility. I just unlocked that finally. So I just got that, and that provides passive hull regeneration and system health during combat, which is nice. We've got our cutting beam, which is up to level 2 right now. And I built 1 shield matrix to help with that. And I still need to upgrade that. Now, I've always just had 2 phaser control rooms, but they are fully upgraded. Fully upgraded. And of course, I did build what I'm calling 5 forward. I built 5 forward for an observation lounge. I still think they're going to unlock more stuff here because look how much is not unlockable. I think they're going to unlock more deck levels here eventually. I think they will. And of course, we've got the metaphasic shields. So I kind of shifted everything around where I have all my offense in one place. I've got all the Borg tech in one place. Just it looks better that way for me. I like the way it looks. And now just to show, here's my combat potential. Current combat potential 359. It's going to go up a little bit when we finish upgrading that particular shield generator. I did have an energy dissipator control room, but I got rid of it because it's a very cool ability that can basically for 4 seconds shut down an enemy's ship for 4 seconds. Really helpful at times, but the cooldown is too long, and I'd rather have my power allocation during combat on my beam cutter and my disruptor. See, I got the over here is the disruptor array control. I'd rather have those powered up than that because it's just too big a cooldown, and it's an energy hog too. And I'd rather have the cloaking device for an option for stuff. I'd just rather have the cloaking device. I just would. So there it is. This is my Voyager, and I've reorganized it many times over. And see right here, what I said earlier, it says standard shuttle, which leads me to believe that Delta Flyer tech has to be in there somewhere. Has to be in there somewhere. But here it is. So the managing the ship itself, the decks, it's a lot of fun. I still need to upgrade sickbay to level 3. But this game has been a lot of fun. It's been a whole lot of fun. I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. All right, let's switch back to normal real quick. Hang on a second. Where is it? Camera. Here we go. All right, back to main camera. And now let me go back and let me kill the game here. Kill the game. And let me put things back to normal because we still have the rest of the show to do here. We're not done. We've just been talking Voyager for a while here. And now let me switch back to everything here. Otherwise, the screen behind me will be too bright. So give me one more second. How long have we been going on this ship? We've been going on this ship for half an hour. Oh, but it's fun. We're having fun. We're having fun. And we're celebrating a game that deserves its kudos for a really good launch. For an excellent launch. But there, as we've been saying in the discussion, there is room for improvement. There is room for improvement. But that's a beautiful thing. It's had such a strong start that it can only go up. It doesn't need to be fixed. It can only get better. Only get better. Really? That's cool. That's cool. I like that. See, that's a fun thing. See, my OCD required everything to be in order over there. Required it. Nerd? Did I don't know. Did it? Yeah. Well, I think if we do have to start the research tree over again, I now know what I'm gonna basically beeline for in the tech tree. I know what I want to do. That's the beauty of now, and of course, I've been playing on the basic, the regular difficulty level, the middle one, not the story mode, but the middle one. So it's been rough at times. As you can, as Apex Predator can attest to, resource management is no joke in this. No joke. It's no joke. You have to have it, you have to know what you're doing and figure it out. And now I understand it. I understand what I need to beeline for to take the stress off, especially if I'm going to do years of hell difficulty. I got to blow my nose real quick. Give me a second. Wait a minute. Nope. There we go. Okay. All right. So that was fun. That was fun. Well, YouTube does hate you, Kel. YouTube hates you. We know this. YouTube hates you. All right. So that was fun. We're probably gonna play some more Star Trek tonight. Probably gonna play some more Star Trek tonight, and we're gonna have some more fun. We're gonna see what happens when I beat it. All right, so why don't we move on? With that, this went. I didn't know it was gonna go this long for this topic. It was a positive. We did a positive topic today. Isn't that great? We did a positive topic. We are not all about being angry. Let's move on to the news, though. Let's see what's going on with the news. And let's try and find out if anything at all interesting is happening today that we care about. If Chrome will load. All right, let's bring up the news. Stupid Chrome. All right, here we go. News time. Former legendary exec in the middle of my backswing. Former legendary exec Deborah Kaufman joins Don't Care. The traders break out Candace Diller Bassett Don't Care. For love of the game, Don't Care. This is also I don't care about. Variety hosts inaugural True Crime Summit. Wow. A lot of the true crime, all the true crime grifters are there. Look at that. Netflix shares pop more than 5% as Warner deliberates next steps. That's, you know why? Because Netflix will be better off without Warner Brothers. And it looks like they're going to lose. The tides have shifted. Tides have shifted. I don't even know what this is. Moving on. My Neighbor Totoro, London West End production, reveals who cast. Live action My Neighbor Totoro. Yeah, no thanks. I don't even like regular My Neighbor Totoro. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Ghibli is anime for normies. Anime for normies. What? Hello? What? Hello, hello, Kratos. Hello, Kratos. Hi. Hello. Sinners, Autumn, Durald, Arkapaw talks 10 cinematographers to. Oh, I don't care. Shut up with your goddamn DI crap. The word. The word. Okay. Scrub star Zach Braff calls auditioning 6 times for the show 25 years ago. Well, you shouldn't make this remake right now. Bride Wars with Emma Roberts in work at Peacock. Well, that's for women. Don't care about that. Zootopia 2 surpasses a Minecraft movie as 2025's highest grossing domestic release with $424 million. Yeah, but what's the most profitable? Demon Slayer is still the most profitable. Still the most profitable. See, look at that. There, you said the word gay. There you go. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. We're gonna breeze through this because we still have to get to Sausage Party. We still have to get to Sausage Party. Damn it. Hang on, I got the hiccups. Okay. Can new Disney CEO Josh D'Amaro weather AI, revitalize Star Wars and Marvel and save Magic Kingdom? Whoa! Whoa! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. According to the stands, Disney Star Wars is doing just fine. It's doing great. You know, I might say this article for Sunday. We might go over this article for Sunday. I don't know. We might read this and talk about it. That might be a fun one for Sunday. I'm going to put that on there. Installation woes should not affect the game. It should not affect the game. Let me know if you want me on tonight to help you out with stuff, Jed. I'll come on for a little bit if you want if you want on-site help, on-site assistance for navigating the game. I almost wish oh, no, shut up. Don't listen to him. Kel hates SWTOR just because he thinks it's too simplistic. Game glitches and issues. What? I've never had problems with the game in all my years. I've never had problems with it. I'm sad that you're having such problems with it right away. I'm sorry you're having hard because it's an older game. It should work fine. I've played this game on and off for a decade, and I've never had problems with it. I mean, every problems I had were on my side with my connection issues. What's going on here? UK MPs demand answers for BBC boss Tim Davie over BAFTA award. Oh, God, they're still crying over that? Shut up. Oh, Metallica's moving to Vegas. But it's like any other. It's no different than any other MMO combat. You're just swinging your attacks. Okay, but I'm sorry for unfairly categorizing it, Kel. I'm sorry for unfairly categorizing your opinion. I apologize. 2 p.m. All right, I'll come on for a little bit. I'll hop in. Come on to be in the Discord room, and I'll come in there for a little bit, and I'll give you and I'll walk through the early stuff so you understand what's going on. Gee, will I even recognize though? They always make changes. I go away for years, it comes back, and everything's different. Everything's different when I come back. Point is, just remember this: when the tech trees used to be different. It pretty much tells you what you're going to do. Well, wait. Jed, did you decide what you're going to be yet? What class you're going to play? Are you going Republic or Sith, first of all? Are you going Republic or Sith? I got to ask these questions. Since we were talking about this yesterday in DMs, but I can respond faster now to questions. Yeah, you going Republic or Sith? Republic or Empire? Which one you going? That's the question. First. You're going Republic Jedi. Okay, so are you going to be a knight or are you going to be a consular? If you're going to do it, go knight. The consular story is pretty average, but the Jedi Knight story is badass. The Jedi Knight storyline is badass. It's good. It's essentially KOTOR 3 is what it is, or the first part of KOTOR 3. The rest of KOTOR 3 plays out later in other story installments of the overall game. But it's essentially the first half of what KOTOR 3 would have been. So, all right. So if you're going to go Jedi Knight, all right. So you got to either be a Guardian or a Sentinel. Now you can once you commit to it, you got to commit to it. But of course, you have to commit to Guardian or Sentinel. Of course, I'm a Sentinel, dual wielding lightsabers for the win. So single blade is Guardian. Now you could be deep. Now I would suggest you go DPS. Don't if you're gonna go DPS. Don't go tank. Go DPS. But you can respec at any time. You can do that anytime. Now, beautiful thing is though, if you end up having fun, you went Guardian. Okay, so you're going single blade. All right. Okay, you went Guardian. All right. One thing though, if I come back and we play, I can craft all kinds of shit for her. I can if hopefully one of my characters is still in charge of the guild, because I haven't been there for so long. It moves who's the guild master around a lot. I can put you in the guild. You can get bumps and bonuses for being in the guild, but I can craft all kinds of shit for you. And I give you some. Well, I know I can't give you money because you're on free to play. There's a money cap how much I can give you, but I can give you some money because I got over 100 million credits that I'm sitting on because I made a lot of money at one point. Either way, and you know what I could do also? I could give you access. I could give you access to one of my bases, so you don't have to fuck around on the space station. I give you access to my bases. My smuggler base is where all the shit is. It's where all the good stuff is. That or or if you are on the Sith side, my Droman Koss base. That one's good too. Oh, you see, we could all play together. We could play together. I have the itch. Talk about it with Jed yesterday. I do have the itch because I want to show Jessup because right away after he completes the prologue for his story, there's the first flashpoint where, yeah, you could do it solo. They built in the story mode, but it would be so cool to run it with them and do that. It would be cool. I want to play. Maybe I will re-up for the month. Maybe I will. I don't know. Let's finish this. We got to finish this. No gaming until we're done with work. All right. All kinds of bullshit here. Duffer Brothers, new Netflix. Oh, look, the Duffer Brothers still do have work. Look at that. The Duffer Brothers still do have work. The Burrows, for his first look images release date. Good luck with that, Duffer Brothers. Let's see how you do without a roadmap. Well, we know how to do without a roadmap. We saw what happened once the roadmap was gone. It failed. Jimmy Kimmel cries somewhere about Trump. Who cares? I'll keep going a little bit here. Anything interesting at all? Driver who killed the Dick Chicks original singer is head-on crash since 15 years prison. Oh, okay. Hello Kitty and friends coming to Monopoly Go. Gross. All gross. HBO Max requires Japanese period action drama Song of the Samurai from Studio the 7 sets premiere date. That might be something I actually watch. Project Hail Mary first reactions. Ryan Gosling is a shining star in Christopher Miller and Phil Lord's must-see Space Odyssey. There you go, boys. There you go. You're excited about it. You're excited that you want us to be good, and early reactions are good. Good news for you guys on that one. All right, let's go over here. Lenny Kravitz was born to be a Bond villain. No. New Monarch, Legacy of Monsters trailer. I didn't care about season 1. I don't care about season 2. I don't care about Legendary Monsterverse. I just don't. The Vampire stat hits AMC and Jew. Okay, so they are from that very, very gay version. Listen. All right, listen. Interview of the Vampire was always gay. It did have gay in it. But they gayed it up even more with the AMC show, apparently. So they are going straight down. They are continuing down the storyline, though. They're going to the Vampire Lestat. So you're going to get Queen of the Damned. You're going to get Memnoch the Devil, all that kind of stuff. Which would have been cool if they didn't gay it up so much. Samsung Galaxy Unpacked 2026. I don't care about fucking phones. I just don't care. IGN FanFest. Shut up. Don't care. AEW Kenny Ortega is Street Fighter's new Alex. Sure. HBO Fierce Industry will return for a fifth and final season. I don't even know what that is. New electrifying Invincible versus gameplay trailer. Is anybody okay? I would need to know from Invincibles. Is anybody even interested in that Invincible fighting game? Invincible fans? Do we care? I tapped out of Invincible after season 1, and I was never interested to go to read the comic, which I know is very different in some ways. But what you can do if your legacy rank is high enough, you can import abilities from the opposite side of the character tree, and you can get Force Lightning on your Jedi. You can do that. Yes, you can. I never did that stuff because my rotations don't require that. Nev Campbell couldn't live with herself if she did Scream 6. I don't care. Mortal Kombat 2. So the Mortal Kombat 1, the basically the reboot game, that failed miserably. That was hated. I'm surprised they're doing a second one. Oh well. I don't care about monthly games. I don't even have my PS Plus anymore. I canceled it. I'm not even using it right now. Assassin's Creed Hexes loses veteran creator director Clint Hocking in the middle of development. Huh, that sucks. Capcom reveals Resident Evil Requiem global release times. Yeah, we're almost there. Tomorrow night, midnight. RE9. That's going to take over gaming for about a week or so. Blizzard finally nears Jetpack Cac ending Overwatch Felines' reign of terror. I don't want to know. Marathon server Slam releases times and details confirmed. I still don't want to know. Christian Bale confirms he's set to star in Heat 2. I'll be honest, I didn't even like Heat 1. I think Heat 1 is a massively overrated movie. It's a bloated, disgusting, over-dramatic, crotch-sniffing affair. Well, that would have something you guys would have to ask me to do. I have no desire to do it. per the rules of the game, you guys would have to have me super chat or tip that to watch because I'm not necessarily inclined. Not that I hate Mortal Kombat. I haven't been into it forever. It's good to be absolutely awful. John in Alpha says Jackass 5 will be the last one. Well, yeah, he can't take the abuse anymore. Saints Row design director thinks Embracer has zero ability to do anything with the franchise. Probably not. Not like Saints Row is in a good place anyway. Boy, we could sure use a Jedi Knight or two. Years after stabbing Qui-Gon in the gut, Star Wars voice actor says Darth Maul now respects his former enemies. Shut up. Just shut up. All you shut up. You all sold the fuck out. We're listening. We'll get it right. Discord says global age verification check rollout, admitting it missed the mark. Fuck Discord. I talked about it yesterday. Fuck Discord. Hell is Us, RoboCop, and Greedfall publisher Nason fires for insolvency. All right, here's the thing. Greedfall was a shit game. That game was dog shit. I tapped out halfway through because it was crap. I thought it was going to be a very cool Dragon Age-ish type of game, and it was shit. They made a Greedfall 2. Good for them. But Greedfall 1 was a crap game. And I never played the RoboCop game. I heard it was good, though. Not the DLC, but the base game. So that's the same. But, yeah. Make better games. Make better games. Embark silent as Arc Raider players feel massive UFO arc could soon make first contact. Sure. I don't play Arc Raiders. I don't know. Xbox boss wants to understand why recent strategic decisions were made before making any big calls. How about give up consoles? No Microsoft pressure to increase AI use. Whatever. I don't really care. Embark just nerfed one of the best grenades for PvE and Arc Raiders, and players aren't happy. That's dumb. That's dumb. You should be increasing the PvE, not nerfing it. Marvel newest What If series to subvert one of the most controversial X-Men stories ever. Don't care. Don't care. Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad fans go to war after 97 Kingdoms threatens Ozymandias' status as the only 10 out of 10 episode of TV. I don't give a fuck what you rate a show. Because all rating systems are fucking broken. So this is retarded. Fuck your ratings. Original Final Fantasy VII gets a new re-release on PC and Steam. There you go. Enjoy the OG game if you want, if you never played it before. Spider-Man spin-off universe to be rebooted despite Kraven, Madam Web, and Morbius flops. Well, that's a dumb decision. And we talked about that Ed Screen will be Baldur yesterday. Yeah, we got that. Okay. Let's move on. Wait, is it Magic Gathering lawsuit company overprinted cards being dismissed? Boo! Boo! Take them for all their money. Disney blamed Olympics for Disneyland Paris slump, now building major LA 28 strategy after Universal named official theme park partner. Cry more. Cry more. All right, dude. I'll come in a little while once we're done here. And I'll help you on your early walkthrough stuff. Mel Gibson reportedly consulting with excommunicated artists. That's news from 2 weeks ago. Universal backtracks after statement on Epic Universe expansion. Katie Sackhoff says Bo-Katan is job security because it's based on Dave Filoni's life. Listen, no shade thrown at Katie Sackhoff, but fuck Bo-Katan, fuck Dave Filoni, and fuck Disney Star Wars. There we go. There we go. All right, so there's the news. I'm sticking to it. All right, give me a second here. I didn't grab a screen cap. Let me get an appropriate screen cap for the dog shit we now have to talk about right now. And it's not going to be very long. I don't have much to say because there isn't much to say. Let me get a screen cap on this garbage here. Because that's how it has to do this. I didn't, it was late and I didn't. Which one do I want? Do I dare do this one? No, I don't want to take a chance. I'm looking for a good one here. Hang on. All right, this will have to do. This will have to do because I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait anymore. I want to get this over with. All right, so once again, my friends, It is time for another edition of Chat. Made me watch this reviews. Today, courtesy of Kratos, Sausage Party. Okay, here's the thing. I hate Seth Rogen. Any normal person with a working mind should hate Seth Rogen and anything he's involved with. Now, I didn't know what I was getting into when they threw this way. I had no idea this was going to be some sort of animated nightmare. I didn't know. What we have here is a story of anthropomorphized food who live in a supermarket, and I've been convinced that when they go through the doors, when they've been bought, it's some sort of heaven where they're treated by the gods who are humans. The whole story is about discovering that once they go out there, no, they're going to be eaten and abused and this and that. And it's a story of Seth Rogen's Frank, and I don't even know the dumb bitch playing the hot dog bun, as they get separated from their packages, as there's a disaster in the beginning when a honey mustard finds out what's really going on. And then it's their quest to go home and find the truth. This movie is a foul-mouthed, disgusting event and affair. Every third word is fuck. Constantly, every half a joke is a sexual innuendo. And here's the thing. All right, here I'm going to run through the story real quick and then comment on it as a whole. Once they're freed from their packages, Frank and his bun, Heather, whatever, I don't know, they are on their mission to get back, and they pick up other people along the way. They pick up a bagel and some Arab bread that are at war with each other because Israel and Arab nations. And then they pick up a gay taco who wants to muff dive on the bun. The retarded sausage who gets taken out to the world manages to live after the woman doesn't eat everything and learns a way to fight humans. They're being pursued by a literal douche who starts to cannibalize other items and even says sucks off a juice box to replace his douche juice, whatever that is. I'm not a guy. I don't know how douches work. When it comes to cleaning, one soapy hand gets the job done. But I don't. The douche was all looking forward to being used as a douche, so he wants to take a revenge on Frank and the bun, and he's pursuing them the whole movie. And they eventually learned that Firewater, Grits, and a Twinkie, who are immortal, created the song because people used to be nightmarishly, insanely losing their minds because they knew the truth. So now Frank wants to convince the entire supermarket that humans are going to kill them all. And it's just one horrible, bad parody sex joke attempt at racisms after another until they discover that if humans do bath salts, they see the fourth dimension and will realize that the food and the products they're trying to deal with are all alive. And it ends in this massive battle between the products in the supermarket and people who are there, who are just going about their day buying stuff, where they get them high on bath salts by pricking them with toothpicks, and then the food kill them all. They kill them all and go on to live in their food paradise in the supermarket, only to discover that they're a cartoon by Seth Rogen and Ed Norton. This movie's greatest crime, well, it has many great crimes. There are horrible crimes all over this movie. One, it's not funny. None of it is funny. All right, it got half a chuckle here and there But it's not funny. It's not amusing. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. It's part of one of criticisms, or I'm getting to it. But first, it's not funny in anything to do. Everything. Oh, I want to put my hot dog sausage in your bun. Oh, it's sex jokes. Oh, we're touching tips. Oh, it's just dumb and stupid. The taco wants to eat her out. It's just ridiculous. Their next great crime is Seth Rogen and whoever else did this. They think they're really fucking clever by roasting all these different things. They think they're clever, but they're not. Because it's just insulting and not funny. It's all it is. All it is. By having food perform ultra violence on humans is not entertaining. And then at the end, it gets filthy. Now, I'm no prude. I'm no prude. We know plenty of times I am no prude. I will make sex jokes. I'll make funny I'll attempt to make funny innuendos. I'll go on porn rants. But the movie ends once they're victorious with a literal orgy across the entire supermarket, and it's pansexual orgy. They're all fucking each other and using each other to fuck each other. It's disgusting and it's not funny. It's crude. It's crude. It's lowbrow. There's highbrow humor. There's lowbrow humor. Sausage Party is below lowbrow humor. It's basement gutter humor. It's disgusting. And I'm right there. It's making fun of faith or lack of faith. There's no good way they execute their humor in this movie. None. And now the voice acting is fine, but it's still Seth Rogen being Seth Rogen. It's still Seth Rogen being Seth Rogen. And everybody else just sounds like I mean, I didn't know the bagel was Ed Norton. That was a good stereotypical Jewish accent, but I don't get high. And being high for this movie wouldn't solve anything. It's still a piece of shit. This movie is disgusting. It's depraved. Normal people would not enjoy this. So that's Sausage Party. I don't know what else you want me to say. I'm not going to go over the scenes. I mean, killing the junkie, having the junkie get killed that was dumb. Having them kill the humans in the big fight is dumb. The orgy is disgusting. The douche on steroids is ridiculously dumb. And all the racist parrying, it's just poorly executed and not. Listen, Mel Brooks at his height could pull off stereotypical racism and make it funny. Seth Rogen can't. Seth Rogen is just being crude in this stuff. It's all crude. There are ways to do stereotypical racism and make it funny. This movie fails. It fails completely. And now, of course, the question I always have to ask and answer, is it better than The Room? No, it's not. The Room is better. I can laugh at The Room. I can find some enjoyment in The Room. The Room didn't intend to be terrible. It just is. This movie is terrible on purpose. And it's not funny in its attempt. It isn't at all. Oh man. Why is Seth Rogen allowed to have a career? Did he suck the right dick someplace? Is that what it is? I don't know. So there's Sausage Party. That's all I can give you for it. I didn't lose my shit. They keep wanting me to lose my shit. I'm just disgusted and bored while watching this stuff. That's what that I mean, you guys, I think you guys need to reevaluate what you're going to try and have me lose my mind over, because this was just disgusting and boring. And I watched this at 2 a.m. last night, so I wasn't exactly at my best. I was at my worst in terms of filter, and I just wanted it to end. I was like, can we hurry up and end? And I can't imagine watching this at normal speed. At 1.33 speed, I can't imagine if this had been a normal speed. Wow. Torturous. All right. That's all I got. Thank you once again for another chat. Made me watch this reviews. Why? I don't know. I wonder what the next one's going to be. I have no idea. Actually, no. I think the real one is I know you guys are going to have me watch Project Hail Mary, but that's because you want me to experience it because you think it's going to be good and you want my take on it. So I know that one's upcoming, but that's still a couple weeks away. So whatever you got next, we'll do it and we'll go for it. All right. Anything else today? Nope. That looks like it's it. So with that being said, it looks like we're done. So what we're going to do is, because we talked so much about it, I am going to send you guys over to watch Jed play some SWOTOR. Once again, I love SWOTOR. I think it's a great game. I'm gonna do a couple things. I'm gonna hop over there. I'm gonna pop in Discord and I'm gonna hang on. And you know what I might do? I'm gonna go on the mini and maybe I'll download and re-up and give him a hand. I don't know. How much is a sub right now? Let me open this up right now. SWTOR. No, it's not in my. Let me bring it up. How much is a sub right now? What's it? Legacy of the Sith. Okay. Oh, I'd have to log in. I don't remember any of my information. I have the password written down somewhere. Store. All right, how much? That's how much it's all right, so it's $15. It's $15. I used to do the 60-day for $30. Looks like it's gone up a little bit. Well, you know, if somebody I want to play, but I don't want to play. I don't want to spend the money right now. I kind of don't. I'm hearing things. I know it's free to play, but I can't just go in. Because I have all my stuff. I can't go in free to play mode because I have all my stuff. I gotta have all my stuff. I gotta have access to all my characters. I have to. Well, if somebody dropped a $15 or $20 tip or super chat, that would cover it, and then we could stream it a little bit, maybe, or I could at the very least go play with Jed, and I could be there for him and help him out. You know, he won't necessarily need help, but it would be fun. We do the flashpoints in order to line up with the story. I don't know. Well, I'm on the wrong side anyway, and I'd have to dig up my password. Where is my password? It should be written down someplace. What's my account is? What's the account? Is it email? Enter display name. Fuck. I don't remember my display name. Shit. I have to think about it. Anyway, all right, we're going to wrap it up, guys. Okay, so I'm going to send you guys over to Jed. You can watch play some SWOTOR. I recommend it. It's fun. If you're a member of this channel, you can go watch my last playthroughs from a couple years ago. Those streams are live on this in the member section. Tonight, we'll be playing some more Voyager, probably play some more Voyager tonight. Probably finish it up, figure out what to do next. Tomorrow is Anime Odyssey with Dermy. Friday, Ball Busters. Then Saturday, tomorrow's also Academy Day. No stream tomorrow, Academy Day. Then we've got No Mount Score reviews on Saturday, and then Sunday's roundtable. So there we go, guys. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out today. I hope you had a good time. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys later at some point. Until then, take it easy, everybody.